Hi everyone. I am still in recovery from my advanced stage adrenal fatigue, which happened on, my final crash happened on July 19th, 2018. And I, of course, have had many other crashes since then. But I know I've done a number of videos, but today I really would like to talk about suffering, the feeling of suffering. And we always kind of think of suffering either in a physical sense of our bodies are suffering, and then our mind taps into that and we become, our mind is suffering. So I find with this particular illness that I have, my body is severely suffering every moment that I am awake. And since July 19th, and it is now November 15th, 2019. So, that being said, it's how to deal with the body suffering and the mind suffering. That becomes the greatest challenge for dealing with a serious illness or just a state of mind that you have regarding basically anything that you could be going through in your life. But suffering to me is an interesting word, because you really realize that many people suffer, and some people can handle their suffering and some people can't handle their suffering. And I believe that suffering tests your mind because suffering makes it feel like life is a burden. Living life is complicated. And that's big. That's big when an illness tests you, or, I always mention illness, but anything that really tests your will to keep moving forward, to not give up, to desire to live. And there are times when we think that we are suffering, but the next day it's better, or the next week it's better. But when you are suffering day in and day out, every moment that you are awake. It's like nothing you could ever believe how difficult it is. And how you keep going when you are in such a suffering state. I don't know how I've done it. I turn to, Eckhart Tolle, living in the present moment, because that's all that we know that we have. That's helped me tremendously. And Mooji, Mooji, I've been listening to him for months now, and I love him. He helps me a lot if you ever want to check out some great people. And I fall asleep at night to Deepak Chopra meditations and Mooji meditations. Those are very relaxing and soothing and help me to fall asleep. But when you're by yourself, or even if you have someone that you're with, or a partner, or a spouse, or a friend, no one can relate to you. They can't even imagine what it's like. And we, of course, cannot, be in people's shoes. We don't know what something's like. That's understandable. But I'm just saying that many of you are suffering and don't know what to do. And believe me, it hurts me to say this, but I have many a times said, I don't know if I can do it. And that's a big statement. And you keep going, you just somehow keep going. It's kind of an interesting thing. I don't know what it is exactly. A lot of people call it will. I don't know what it is exactly. That helps you to keep going. I'm not sure what it is. But I wanted to talk about suffering because I know that a lot of people are suffering. And you feel lonely. You feel very lonely. And tired. But I want everybody to know that I get it. I know. I'm there. I feel it. And all you can do is just try to keep going the best that you can. And accept your feelings for what they are. Because they'll change. You may feel very sad, emotional one minute, and next minute you're focused on something else. So feelings will change. But I just want to say I understand suffering. I am in deep suffering, deep illness, suffering, because it has so many different symptoms and different feelings come up, different sensations. And I just wanted to talk about it because it's real. Because it's real. And there is no magic wand. There's no magic wand. But you have to just keep going the best that you can. Thank you so much for listening. I really, really appreciate it. And I just want to help people to get through it, because it's not easy. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.